guys, how are you today? Oh, I'm feeling good today. Okay, so I am super excited about doing this two-part series. After my video on why I chose travel over a career, which I'll link you to down below or somewhere in the screen, I got so many people asking me to do a video on becoming a travel blogger or a YouTuber. Now, as I do both, I am both on YouTube and I have a blog. I was like, should I do it together? I was like, no. Today is going to be all about how to become a travel YouTuber. I've kind of been avoiding this video because I, for one, don't find myself that qualified to do a video on this. But I suppose I should because I can and I am and it's what I do. And I make my income off this now, so I kind of feel qualified. I feel a little bit more experienced. It's taken me a long time to actually give people advice on this, as I'm quite a modest lady. Don't like to think too much of myself, except that I'm great. Anywho, so I'm gonna try and break this down for you. I'm not gonna make this video too long, so we're gonna jump right into it. First thing I'm gonna tell you to do is to travel. You want to be a travel YouTuber, you've got to travel, obviously. Now, when I started my channel back around 3 years ago, I was at university, I brought a £50 point and shoot action cam, made my own tripod out of blue tack and like boxes, which is actually no change from what I'm doing right now, except I kind of upgraded with a tripod I'm not actually using. And you're taking advice from me. But I'd already been on 2 solo backpacking trips and it was just a hobby for me, and that's what I'll recommend to you. Start YouTube as a hobby. Just enjoy it. Don't put any pressure on yourself to upload this amazing, fantastic quality straight away, but we'll get into that later. So go and travel, have adventures, become credible. You can't go around giving travel advice if you've never traveled yourself. Step number 2, ask yourself this question, and this is gonna sound really, really stupid. Who are you? Who are you as a person? What is going to make you unique on this really highly saturated marketplace that we call YouTube? So you love travel, great, but what's your angle? Do you love budget travel? Do you like luxury travel? Do you travel everywhere by hitchhiking? Think about who you are. What's your unique selling point? You've got to be able to answer this. If you want to do general videos, then great, but then use your personality. My name is Psycho Traveler, and a lot of people think it's because I'm nuts. How dare you? Thank you. It's because I did a degree in psychology, so I decided to amalgamate psychology with traveling, and voila, Psycho Traveler. Didn't quite realize how well it would suit me to the ground later on. If you want to just stick to YouTube, then go out and see who is already on here doing stuff. What are they doing? How are they doing it? What's their style? What's their personality? Really look into this and think, okay, I don't want to be any of those, I'm going to be me. Because we don't need 2 of the same kind of person. Like I said, YouTube is so saturated now with like 300 hours of footage uploaded every minute or something ridiculous like that. You're gonna have to stand out and own it. I used to read all these blogs and watch all these videos and try and think, oh god, I don't do travel guides like that. They're really like professional looking. I don't do that, or I don't do this. And then not long ago, I was like, screw it. They're doing that. I don't need to do that as well. What's the point? I'm just going to carry on doing my thing, whatever that is, and just embrace it because people are going to follow you. You've got to stand out in the market. So if you're different or you offer something different, then that is what you need. Step 3, picking your name. This is really hard and sometimes it can take absolutely forever to choose your name. So I'm going to give you some tips on choosing a good name. When you pick a username on YouTube, a lot of them are gone. However, I think for travel, it's not as saturated as the like beauty industry, etc., etc. And I think a lot more is available, but think about, there's like, what, 1 billion users or something on YouTube, something ridiculous like that. So think of all the names that would have gone. Your username has to describe you and your channel. So mine is Psycho Traveler. You can instantly see that I will do something about travel. But also leave yourself open for growth. Later on down the line, you may want to do some sort of lifestyle videos that aren't exactly related to travel, or food videos. So kind of don't call yourself Dan on a bus because you're called Dan and you travel everywhere on a bus. Because what if you want to take the train? What if you want to jump on the train, Daniel? You know, you're pretty screwed then. Or it could be a real good marketing technique and all your readers and viewers will be like, oh, leave yourself a little bit open. Make it short and easy. And also, once you've picked your name, go and get all the domains for it. Go and buy the URL. Go and buy your domain, so psychotraveler.com, even if you're not going to make a website right now or start a blog with your YouTube channel, buy the domain. They are so super cheap most of the time. So just buy it. You don't have to use it straight away and keep it in your back pocket, because one day you might want to come and think, I want to start a little website, I want to sell some merchandise, or I want to start a blog. Oh no, my domain's gone. Just buy it. Then go onto everything social media and get all your names, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, everything, and make your name the same. It's called branding consistency. So then people will be able to easily find you. Everything for me is Psycho Traveler. Pinterest, I don't even barely use Pinterest, but I've got it. Actually, you can go and have a look at my Pinterest. It's not that interesting. It's what I use for more personal things. So you can get an insight into me if you want to go onto my Pinterest. I digress. Yes, once you got your name, it's catchy, it's open, it's short, it's rememberable, it describes you. We're gonna go on to stage 4. Content quality versus video quality. You may be stressing that you need an amazing DSLR camera. If you've already got one, absolutely fantastic. Not extremely portable for filming vlogs, you know, when you're out and about, like follow me around. And all this professional lighting. Okay, I'm using the Sun, it's free. I'm using my GoPro, it's the only camera I have because I can't afford multiple cameras. I would love to be able to buy myself a DSLR or a really beautiful camera to film these videos on, but right now I can't afford it. But you're still all here. It's all about content. You have got to put up great, interesting content. That's why people will come back and watch you. Even if right now, okay, your lighting isn't amazing and your video quality isn't like this kind of using a 28 megapixel DSLR with fantastic lighting and great editing software. No, seriously, I use iMovie, it's free on Mac. I used to use Windows Movie Maker. It's all about what you're saying in the video, it's about what you're doing in the video. People will come back and they will slightly ignore the fact that your video footage is kind of low grade, so long as it's HD, which pretty much every single camera, even your phone, can give you HD quality, and you're okay. I'm gonna tell you not to stress too much about that, but obviously the better the audio and the visual quality, obviously the more people will enjoy your videos, but they're not gonna enjoy fantastic quality if the content you're delivering is absolute shit. So focus on content and you'll build your editing skills up, you'll understand lighting, you'll be able to play with different cameras when you've got a bit more money, but just start doing it. Don't stress too much about that. Number 6, be patient. Do not start this channel expecting for it to fund your travels like within the first year, because it won't. I've been on 3 years and I've taken it full time in the past few months, and I've just started to make an income that I can live off. And that isn't just through YouTube, that's through a lot of different avenues. And I will be talking about how to make money to fund your travels on Thursday. I'm gonna film it immediately after this. So questions about that? Hold them. It's a coming. That's your channel setup and your branding and everything like that. Now you really need to go out there and travel. Document everything. Never leave the house without your camera. And finally, number 7, start filming. Just start putting stuff up. Sit in front of your camera, in front of a window so you got great lighting. The sun is amazing and I'm a bit white right now. There's nothing I can do about that. And just start. Obviously watch other YouTubers, get inspiration, but be yourself. Do your own thing. Trust me. My own thing, I don't know what my unique selling point is. I would probably say it's sitting down talking rubbish. No, I sit down and I kind of have just, I think, down to earth chats. I don't try and do what everyone else is doing and create like these video guides with like husky whispering, which are like amazing, and I watch these videos and I'm like, I can never do that. And I was so insanely jealous, and that's why I go back to, I was watching other YouTubers and stuff, like, oh my god, that is incredible, but it ain't me. If I do a travel guide, you're gonna see just really down to earth, like, this is a good coffee, and only $1. There's a tree there. That's a nice tree. So find who you are and just start filming. There are so many different types of videos you can film. You can do follow me around, like vlogs, where you just walk around a city or a different kind of countryside town and film your experiences, which are very personal and audiences like that. You can do do's and don'ts, top 10, how to travel the world on a budget. But remember, there's already a lot out there on how to save money when you're traveling the world. That's why you need to do your research. You need to watch other videos, don't copy them, do something different. give it a fresh perspective. But it all depends on you. What do you want to do on your channel? Do you want to show people just your travels? Or do you want to give people advice? Sit down and do this kind of thing and then take them out when you go out on weekends or evenings, wherever you're going. If you're living on the road full time, like I am, then just be prepared that you're not going to capture everything on YouTube. Good Lord, there are so much of my travels you haven't seen. It's ridiculous. Meant to go away this weekend, but Scott got man flu, so we couldn't. Next weekend, the weekend coming, hopefully going away, up to the Northlands, to throw and explore. So really, that's all I can say. I've shown you how to set up your kind of branding and your channel. I've given you some hints and tips on that. I've told you to do it as a hobby to begin with. Really enjoy it because you're not going to be making money on it for a while. Google AdSense is horrendous, but I'll be talking about that later. So just go and enjoy it. Use it as an amazing thing you can show your friends and family back home. And if you want to do this seriously, then look into who you are, start building a brand slowly, but just enjoy it. Remember, it's not going to fund anything for the first few years. And just have fun with it. That's all I'm gonna say. And then one day, if you really work hard, you consistently upload, it'll work for you. One more thing before I go on to talk about is consistency. Everyone knows that the more consistent you are on YouTube, the higher your stats. Because if I don't upload at midnight at someone's time in the world, I get messages saying, where is the video? I was like, mate, I just woke up. It's scheduled to upload at 9 a.m. my time. I'm in New Zealand. I'm ahead of most of the world. Why can't you wait? But if you look through my videos, there are like gaps of like 2 months where I've been out in the middle of nowhere with absolutely no Wi-Fi. And I couldn't film anything. You guys are awesome. You like are totally understanding with where I'm coming from. And if I can't upload, however, there is always a way, unless you're in the desert like I was some other time. And there's nothing, even no phone signal. Consistency, it is so important. If you say you're gonna upload on a Wednesday, upload on a Wednesday. Because people will come back to your channel, look for the video on Wednesday, and if you haven't put it up, they'll may check back on Thursday, maybe. But they'll just unsubscribe. If people like you, then they're gonna wanna watch your videos when you say you're gonna put them out. So I put out videos Monday and Friday. And since I've taken it full time, it is now my obligation as a job. You don't go to a job in an office and say, I know this report was due in, but I can't be bothered, so I'm sure everyone else can wait. No, if you want to make this your job, then you gotta take it seriously. I put in so many hours a week behind the scenes, it's incredible. And you'll have to too. Don't think that this is an easy job to make easy money. All right guys, I've been rambling long enough. If you've got any questions, obviously you'll have loads because I probably didn't cover any of the important points. It's me. Then drop them in a comment down below and give this video a big thumbs up, and I will do a Q&A video, a long Q&A on this for one of my next week videos, yeah? So I'll answer all of your questions in that one, or most of them, or a couple of them, maybe just one. All right, I love you guys so much, and I will see you on Thursday. I need to have a tea break, put the camera back on charge. For some reason, this has been a 20-minute video so far, and it's kind of just sucked the battery dry. Probably because I only charged it for 10 minutes, because I was in a rush this morning. Prepared! And I'm giving you advice. Right, I love you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe, keep up to date with all my travels, and get some advice as well. Also, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all at Psycho Traveler. The links are down below. See what I just did there? Caught a call to action. It's important. So subscribe. Or don't. It's up to you. All right, love you. Bye. Don't stress too much on that. Booking things. Know your first destination? Book a few nights in. Now, if you're the opposite and you're going to be going away on